Tons of fish, tons of lobster, tons of everything.
Tons of big sharks too.
All right, time to go.
Yeah, this is Tim's Cove. I don't know why it was named that, but it's on the map.
All right, we made it. We're on land.
4, 3, 2. Oh my God, this is insane. Never seen anything like it. This is like a movie or the world.
Did not expect that, and it's a little scary because all of that burning stuff just went right over the top of us.
Hey there, I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is the story of our adventure. Life is fleeting, and we want to squeeze every bit out of it. We are wandering the world, so home is a bit of a moving target for us. We love finding the random, the remote, and sharing it all with you. So subscribe to get lost with us and hopefully find some inspiration to go after your own dreams.
Welcome to this episode.
Yes, if you guys joined us last week for the episode, you know we are exploring the Ragged Islands, and there is so much life under the water here.
Yeah, it's been amazing. We've been spearfishing just about every day, filling up the freezers to the brim, and for a couple of newbies to be able to catch that many fish, you know it's a good area.
It's awesome. I found a massive lobster. I don't think I can get him out. I don't know.
Okay.
You want me to show you where he got?
Okay, if you want to go, grab the dinghy, let's go to this rock. Where's that?
I'll try to get the dinghy out of the way.
Yeah. I haven't seen the that far yet. Man, you see that big skipjack though, or a bar jack? Yeah, he was first here, he took off, but...
It's kind of like around that part.
Okay.
It's pretty big.
Grab low or up higher? All right, time to go. Okay.
This was amazing. There's something so special about being able to catch your own food.
Yeah, to do the whole process beginning to end all on your own is special. We were next to such a cool island that we'd been looking at it on Google Earth and decided we got to go over and check it out.
Yep. It is quite a rough day today here. Luckily we're into it, so it's not really too bad on the boat, but it is pretty choppy. And we are taking all the guts from everything we caught. We don't like to drop them in the anchorage, especially here. the sharks are used to the locals, I guess, fishermen cleaning all the stuff here, and so it just they're ready to go if you put guts in the water. So we always put them in a bucket and take them further away before we dump them. That's what we're doing, and then we're gonna go check out. Oh, we're in Tim's Cove, right?
Yeah, this is Tim's Cove. I don't know why it was named that, but it's on the map.
Meant to be.
And then, let's see, we're at Buena Vista Key. And I've also heard it called Nurse Key, but I think that's one of the other ones right near here. And there's Nurse Channel just to the north. So there's a cool arbor up there, so ships can get cut through the raggeds right there and have somewhat deep water.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go check out. There's a little freshwater lake over here. It might just be a swamp, but we'll check it out. And then I'm curious what the pass looks like over here if we want to try and spear there tomorrow. So this has been a nice improvement compared to Flamingo Key,
Yeah.
which is super picked through, thousands of conch everywhere that have been taken already, and it just seemed very picked through. Here, tons of fish, tons of lobster, tons of everything. So that's this.
Tons of big sharks too.
Tons of big sharks.
Your dive is over once they show up.
Raggeds are sharky.
Yeah,
We didn't
definitely.
see sharks anywhere in the Exumas, anywhere in Eleuthera. First ones we saw, I think, were when we hit the Exumas, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and so we spent a lot of time in the water here. Every time we've been in the water, we've seen sharks.
Yep. I'm hoping maybe we'll find some coconuts on shore too. We'll see.
Way to do a little dump. Goodbye, little lobsters. Oh, that's straight up on me. All right, we're empty.
Cool. Onward.
Onward.
You guys won't be able to see it on the GoPro because I can't zoom in, but there's goats on the beach and there's a little baby and it's so cute. All right, we anchored the dinghy, and it's not a particularly soft sand beach, so it'll hang out here, and we'll go in. The goat has gone away though, so you don't get to see the cute baby goat yet.
Did they run away?
Yeah.
Oh, it's different, like this grass and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen. I mean, there's the turtle grass, but this grass almost looks like normal yard grass.
Yeah,
It's underwater.
interesting. The water's so warm in the shallows. All right, we made it. We're on land.
Yeah. Wow, a million ants.
Oh yeah.
Biting ant.
There's little Mick out there.
Welcome to our beer walk. Well, I'm having a beer. Kelsey's having a ride.
See signs of coconuts.
Wow. That is a lot of conch.
There's a lot of conch.
That's wild. And they're really old. I mean, they're decomposing old, so.
Yeah. How cool is this? Like so old. It's growing into the tree. I think that is a termite mound. Not positive. Ugh. Oh, look, mushrooms.
Oh, wow. Didn't expect to see those in such a dry area. Here's a dry lake. It looks dry from here. Maybe the center has some water, but the goats got to get fresh water somewhere unless they just get enough from eating.
Maybe they can dig.
No, it's still a pretty good time. That's cool.
Oh, wow. So is it salt or it's fresh?
I mean, I bet it's a little brackish at a minimum, don't you think?
Yeah, I would guess. Doesn't smell good.
No. Put all the palms up on the Atlantic Basin.
Yeah. Ooh. Very muddy.
Someone lived here and ate well.
Oh, look, you can see little goat prints. They've been here. Actually, yeah, that's different. It is very slimy.
Yeah, would not want to try and walk out.
No. Well, it's a good place for goats. There's grass. There's water. Lots of shade. So to our patrons, cheers.
Yeah. Walk.
I'm going on the rocky portion of this. A lot of bugs.
Wow.
Oh. Just occasionally you break through to this line.
Wow, look at there's a wall up there.
Yeah. And it just goes up the hill. Oh wow, that's so cool. I probably can't see it. I thought it was just dirt. Teeny tiny little shells everywhere.
There he is. It's okay.
Little cactus. Well, it was a quick tour of the island, but we saw the lake. Back to Mick, because it is fairly windy.
I think it would be, we'll go further if the wind changes back to the normal trading
Yeah,
route.
exactly.
Knowing that our boat is on a lee shore.
And our dinghy. Not the most comforting. Well, get it started and then you can just set it down in the bucket.
Yeah.
Those goats wanted nothing to do with us. They were really cute, but they were long gone by the time we got there.
Yeah, and the weather was kicking up. We were on a lee shore, and it was time for us to move and leave beautiful Tim Cove to a more protected anchorage.
Yeah, so we headed south, and for a few days, it was really rough. I felt so bad for the monohulls that were there, but there just really wasn't a great place to hide. But eventually, it did calm down, just in time for a rocket launch.
Yes.
We hoped we could see it. We were pretty far away and weren't sure, but we thought we'd try.
Absolutely.
T-minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We were watching the live stream of the rocket launch, so we could hear in real time what was happening. And once we heard it had launched, we kept our eyes peeled. But we saw nothing.
Check that range.
Starship has cleared the tower.
Where is Starship?
Boosters pushing us downrange over the Gulf. Next milestone coming up in just under 10 seconds is going to be max Q, that max aerodynamic pressure.
As we watched the live stream, everything seemed to be going to plan. But we still couldn't see anything, so we figured we must just be too far away.
And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship.
After about 10 minutes, things started going wrong, and the connection to the rocket was lost. Something was clearly not right.
So we're still getting video down from the ship. You can see we've lost several engines and we've lost attitude control of the vehicle.
At this point, we weren't sure what we were seeing, but we were seeing something, and it appeared to be an explosion.
The booster had a successful catch back at the tower. Unfortunately, it seems as though we lost the attitude control of the ship. We are standing by as we listen in with the teams on the nets to understand what information we're able to provide you. We will provide that as soon as we are able.
You can still see the break around it. It's pretty heavy.
And at this point, we've essentially lost contact with the ship. We're no longer receiving telemetry at this moment. So we were only about 20 seconds away or so from the end of that ship ascent burn. We saw several of the engines start to cut out. Once you lose enough of those center engines, you're going to lose attitude control. And so we did see the ship start to go into a spin. And at this point, we have lost contact with the ship. So we're going to listen in for a little bit. I think it's pretty obvious we're not going to continue the rest of the mission today, but just give us a couple more minutes. We'll bring you more information as it comes in.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. That's pretty close to us. Wow, that's really pretty. Dang, they're all still like sliding up. Very slow fireworks. Don't get involved.
That's a little disturbing how much
It's
is coming at
so
us.
scary.
Keep zooming out, it's getting that close. I don't love that. Please don't. Oh my god, this is insane. Never seen anything like it. Fucking hell.
Just to recap real quick everything we saw. We lifted off right at the top of our window, essentially at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Booster was able to get us all the way up into space, made its way back here. It's sitting on the tower right behind us, our third ever catch. Starship ignited all 6 of its Raptor engines. It was just about 20 or 30 seconds away. We'll get exact times from the end of its ascent burn when we started to see some engines go out on ship. Eventually lost attitude control and then lost contact with the ship shortly after. So
this is like a movie, War of the Worlds.
That was quite spectacular. Did not expect that, and it's a little scary because all of that burning stuff just went right over the top of us. So hopefully, no little pieces come falling down on us. That was incredible. Like, the contrails are still all lit up.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy. Directly over the top of us. That's the explosion. That's how long it took to get here. It took that long for the sound of everything that just had gone over to catch up. Crazy. Pretty neat. You can still hear the rumble of it all. It's like thunder.
Oh, that is disturbing.
It's kind of creepy. Seems kind of dangerous. Like,
Yeah, very. Yeah.
all right, so we have just found out that we are in the like debris
cone.
path. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you could see it literally was breaking up above us,
Yeah.
and then it took several minutes for the sound to hit,
Yeah.
shook the whole boat. You can hear birds and other animals freaking out because the boat has just stopped shaking. Everything was shaking.
Just a low,
And
like,
it makes perfect
thunder
sense that
rumble.
all of those pieces that were beautifully flying through the sky are now going to rain down on us. So it's
Yeah.
a little worrisome.
Cool. So we'll just be,
Yeah. Hopefully
Listening.
shrapnel doesn't destroy us.
All right, well, so far, so good. We have not been hit by any debris. So hopefully nothing hits us. We made our dining table into bed because tomorrow we're heading out on passage. So we're just sitting up, hoping we don't hear any splashes or clunks.
Oh, God. I don't think, honestly, with the velocity that stuff would come,
Oh, man.
I don't think we'd have to worry about it. Either no one will ever see this,
Yes.
right? Or it'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
No in between.
It's crazy.
We'll let you know in the morning how it goes.
Yes.
Hopefully.
That was amazing. I mean, it was beautiful and terrifying. We were hoping we'd catch some sight of a rocket going into space, but to see it showering the debris right over the top of your boat, hearing you're in the cone, we were just hoping nothing would hit us. So it was spectacular and amazing, but a little scary to know that everything you have your life into is right beneath it, let alone your own lives.
Yeah, and really, like Tim said, it felt like a science fiction movie. Like, because we hadn't heard once we saw that explosion at first that that's what was happening, it was just kind of like, oh, this doesn't seem right. So, yeah, it was just a crazy experience. It was wild to see. So cool. Nothing hit us, thankfully. But that is it for this week's episode. So join us next week as we head out on passage. And as always, we appreciate the patrons, and we're just about to go get ice cream because it's quite hot. So thank you to all of you who have contributed to my ice cream fund. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.